Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into it, find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
The left fielder, number 23, Keon Broxton.
Keon Broxton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And now a pitch on the way. Misses, ball 2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And a fastball just a bit high. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
First offering on its way. Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Standing in, Gorkys Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Gorkys
popped up, calling for it. Goldschmidt looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Nick Williams.
Right fielder Nick Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding in, Christian Villanueva. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Carlos Santana, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Santana.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Popped up. Story is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Into the box now, A.J. Ellis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Broxton rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. For Goldschmidt, he picks up double number 2 on the year. That's by him for strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that. So digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Juan Soto.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Stepping into the box, Cisco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hey now. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that ends the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to 3rd. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
The batter
riding in once again, Hernan Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lined hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Now at the plate, A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
A.J. Ellis.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The pitcher
digging in to try it again, Jake Arrieta. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. Now at the plate, Cole Hamels. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Cole Hamels.
Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Borges Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip.
Borges. Hernandez.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Perez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 away. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Harper.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Christian Villanueva.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th. Third baseman, Christian.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Broxton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one.
And he will get there as he had to cover all. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hard on the ground towards short, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hernan Perez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So striding forward now, A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Arrieta.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Lifted into center field. Hernandez over to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Stepping in, Keon Broxton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Sanchez onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on. Now to the plate, Juan Soto. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hit out towards second. Perez has it, and he's set down, 1 away. Digging in now, Cisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman
Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Corey Knebel takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Williams has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. To his right, Villanueva. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. So striding in, Corey Knebel is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Jason Kipnis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Gorkys Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there, and the side is retired. Tommy Hunter is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Hernan Perez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
3-0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Williams, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again. A.J. Ellis, a hit in 2 official trips. Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now a swing and a fly ball. Williams sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hernandez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Ready once again. Broxton is looking for hit number 3. Gregory Polanco. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Christian Villanueva.
Third baseman Christian.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Popped up. Calling for it. Goldschmidt looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
The batter number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Late that time for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cain is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High pop up. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1 out and a runner on third. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman.
From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, Williams makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Cisco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Tommy Hunter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pedro Florimon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Edobre Ramos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
Tyler Saladino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now catching, number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. It was a walk in his last trip.
The pitcher.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Gorky Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Saladino ranging into the outfield, 1 away. Striding in, Nick Williams. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Christian Villanueva. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks...
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers get a complete game shutout from their...